You're watching Community Conversations, a Concord TV production.
Hello, thank you for tuning in to Community Conversations. I'm Doris Ballard, your host, and this is a production of Concord Community TV, or Concord TV as we are called. And my guests today are none other than Pam Stauffacher, of Children's Services and Branch Manager of the Concord Library and also at the Concord City Library. And Nicole Prokop is the Adult Services and Outreach Coordinator. And Nicole's been coming like once a month to be with me, and you brought Pamela along with you today. So welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Library is just really doing some amazing things this summer. So why don't we start with Market Days? So Market Days is coming up this next week.
Next Thursday.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and you're going to be there for a few hours for a couple days. Some of our viewers may not see this until after, so you'll just have to put it on your calendar for next June. But stay here with us because there's lots going on at the library for all ages. All right, so Market Days is happening in June now. For those you know, Pam, and that it used to be in July. Right. So now June seems to be a much better time because of the heat factor.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it used to be so hot some days, but June is a perfect time. So tell us what you'll be doing at Market Days this year.
So we will be there Thursday afternoon and Friday morning. Yes, I think that's
okay.
Sounds good.
And each day we will have a story time for the kids. We'll be in the free family fun tent. So we'll have the story time, and we'll also have a table to sign up for library card if you don't have one yet and you live in Concord. And we'll also have coupons for our book sale. So
your book sale is what? People can buy 20 books for like 25 cents?
Well, we have a book sale year-round. We have really great
okay.
stuff. Yep. And right now we're having a young adult book sale.
Great.
It started in late May, and it'll go through the end of this month. And the books are 25 cents.
Wow.
So we have really wonderful books and 25 cents a deal.
Wow, for young adults.
For young adults, yeah.
Great gifts for grandchildren or children for summer reading, which we'll talk a lot more about the summer reading.
It's just in time for summer reading.
So, so Market Days is next week. I think the 24th,
22nd and 23rd and 24th.
Right? Okay.
We're not
and
there
so
Saturday.
check out the, and it's free Family Fun Day.
Yes,
So that'll be great to see you there as well. Pam, let's talk about the Children's Services. You've got a very busy summer, and tell us right now what's happening through June and July.
Well, our summer reading program for the kids starts next Monday, Monday the 19th. And there's games to play, sort of a bingo game thing. And the neat thing about it is every time they complete one of these bingo cards, they turn it into us. We give them a fake dollar play money. But our Library Foundation is going to match that and to give money to Habitat for Humanity.
Wonderful.
So that's kind of our big goal. But we've got a lot of programs coming up. We've got Steve Corning coming. He's a juggler, magician.
And balancing magic. That's exciting.
He is. He's an all-around nice guy.
Yeah.
So that's Tuesday. And this is, how much does this cost?
Free. It's free. Everything we do with our summer reading program is free.
So parents, grandparents, listen up. You're looking for things for your children to do.
Absolutely.
And for you to do as adults. Check out the library, and we're going to mention the library website is
ConcordPublicLibrary.net.
ConcordPublicLibrary.net. So you'll have much more information there on what's happening. And I like the fact that it's free to get a library card, right?
It is, if you live in Concord.
Do they need a library card to come in and be a part of any of these activities?
Not all of our programs, no. Actually, the majority are open to all. So.
Right. So you don't have to live in Concord. And actually, even if you don't live in Concord, you can get a library card, but you have to, there's a fee for that.
There's a non-resident fee.
But if you're a resident,
yes.
it's typical for a library.
And you don't have a card, you really should have one.
Great. All right, so the Steve Corning Show, Juggling, Balancing, and Magic, June 27th. Now let's bump back to the summer reading program events, because It's really great to have children reading in the summer, keeping
Absolutely.
that up. So what kinds of activities are happening with the summer reading? Do you provide books for them?
Well, of course, we have books for
You
them
have
to borrow.
Well, yeah, you have a whole building
We
worth
do.
of books.
Provide
Right.
a lot of
But are there
books.
specific books that you pick
No,
for the summer?
no.
Okay.
Although we will be promoting things having to do with building, because our motto this is build a better world.
Love it.
So we're going to be showing architectural things and different construction things and like that. And we're hoping to build community as well as
I love it. That's
actual
great.
building.
So you're wearing the T-shirt, Build a
Yes.
Better World.
Yep.
Right. One library at a time. I think. And I want to remind people that there is a satellite location in Pennacook as well.
Right, our branch.
So, but the library is next to City Hall, across from City Hall. So, family story time. I understand that Pause for Pages, where children read to a dog,
Yes.
and the name of the dog is it Millie?
We've got Millie,
Millie.
we've got Mr. T, and soon to also have Gypsy. So,
And how you find the dogs that you have? They must be good with children, obviously.
They are, and the
Right.
dogs we have are certified through Therapy Dogs International. So they've had to pass tests, actually, to know that they're calm and gentle with people, and they like to read. No, the dogs don't read. I made that
They like
up.
to read to the dogs,
Yes,
right?
that's
right.
it. That's how it goes. But they like to be read too. So
Pause for Pages.
yeah.
Right. So the children, what are the age groups usually that go to that?
Usually it's younger ones learning to read or
Oh.
elementary school kids. And the point is that they can be more comfortable reading to a dog. The dog doesn't correct them or
Doesn't judge them.
Exactly.
Right.
So
Yeah. That's
yeah.
great. I love that project. You've had that for years.
several years, yeah.
You change dogs often, or I mean,
Sadly, we've had
sadly
to,
you
yeah.
lose some of them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right. Now, there's some children that are afraid of dogs, but do they still come and learn how to, be with a dog? That they're not-
Sometimes a parent will bring in a child for that very reason, because the dogs are so
Really?
gentle. And we never push the dogs
Right.
on anybody, of course.
Right,
So,
of course.
yeah.
Right. That makes sense that you have them certified, so for safety reasons. So Pause for Pages is, I'm looking at the STEAM special. What is STEAM special?
Okay, STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math. So it's big buzzword right now, STEM and STEAM. But anyhow, we have a once-a-month group that meets to do these science or engineering activities. So the special one, as part of our summer reading program, is edible architecture. So they,
We love food programs.
yes, it will involve all kinds of interesting edible building materials and a lot of creativity, I hope, with what the kids create.
You had
I'm
me at the
envisioning
word edible.
marshmallows.
Yeah.
If I can eat it,
Yeah.
but
Right.
then it's gone. If you're just tuning in, this is Community Conversations, Concord TV production and podcast, and my guests are from the Concord Library, doing amazing things all year long, but especially this summer. My guests are Nicole Prokop, she's the Adult Services and Outreach Coordinator, and Pam Stauffacher, the Children's Services and Branch Manager of the Pennacook Library. So I'm going to come back to you, Pam,
Sure.
but let's talk a little bit about the adult and teen summer reading, the book bingo.
Yeah, so this is similar to what we had over the winter. It's a little more hands-off, I would say. So what happens is you sign up for book bingo, you get a book bingo card, and it's made up of squares like any other bingo card, but in each square there's sort of a required read. So read a book with a purple cover, or read a book set in the 1930s, just some
Nice.
examples. So you read books according to the card and slowly fill out the bingo card, or quickly. And once you have a bingo, you get a raffle ticket. And at the end of the summer, we have a book bingo bash where we pull raffle tickets for prizes. We have some really good prizes.
That's
so.
great.
Yeah.
Right. Is this the first time you do that this year?
I
or
think
is it-
last summer was
last
the
summer
first.
happened? Okay.
Yeah, and it was very successful. And over the winter, we had a lot of participants as well. So, and when you sign up, you also get a book sale coupon, so you can
Nice.
grab a book from the book sale right away.
And this is all free, Right.
Yes.
What are the hours of the library in the summer?
So it only changes on the weekend. So we're open Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., Friday, 8:30 to 5:30. Over the summer, we're open 9 to 2 on Saturdays, and we're closed on Sundays.
So a
And
good
that's
thing to do
Memorial
on
Day through Labor
Saturdays.
Day.
Okay. Good thing. Well, you've got to have some time off too. I mean, really.
Yeah,
But Sundays people usually take off, and Saturday mornings are great because then they can take off after,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I may jump around a little bit, but I want to get you both in the program here. Lego Club Special. I bet you that's really popular. We've talked about that before.
Yeah,
So-
we do have the Lego Club, and it meets monthly. Since we are doing this special summer reading program, though, this month, this month, I'm thinking, when is this? They're going to be given a challenge to recreate a famous building in any part of the world. We've got, I'm thinking like Eiffel Tower and different things like that. Who knows, the White House maybe, but we'll have cards with pictures that can try to copy it into Legos.
So you must have a lot of Legos, right?
We do.
I mean, really.
We do.
To be able to, how do you not lose them? Because I'm on, this is on the aside, I'm sure, but my son we buy him new Lego sets. Where do they all go?
I know.
How do you keep them, really?
I don't know that we do.
Most of them we keep.
Yeah.
We do find them on the floor.
Wow.
and
So they don't
step
have to
on
bring their own Legos.
Oh,
You
no.
have a picture of it. How
Yeah.
fun is that?
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, you must hate to take them apart sometimes because they're so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have some amazing kids in Concord, so they come
Wow.
up with really great creations. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Go to the library, Concord Library, and Pinnacle. All right, so Toastmasters is doing a demonstration. I was a member of Toastmasters for a long time, so I imagine their demonstration is going to be about how to make a
Yes,
speech.
yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, so as far as I know, Toastmasters is very active in Concord.
They
So
are.
one of the Concord groups will be at the library, and it's a demonstration meeting, so it's open to everyone. If anyone is interested in joining Toastmasters or just learning what it's all about, they are welcome to join us.
great. And I have to tell you, Toastmasters is, I was a Toastmaster for a few years, and boy, it really helps you in your career, in your, when I ran for city council many moons ago, I was a Toastmaster, and I had to speak off the cuff.
Right.
And in my head, I'm thinking, thank you, Toastmasters, thank
Right.
you. So I'm really, for so many different reasons, and even to help your children with how to prepare, how to write, and how to come off and speak at work on a project. It's great. Toastmasters
Sounds
is
like a
great.
great
So that's
opportunity.
July 18th at noon.
Yes.
Live music on the lawn. That is really fun, and that's happening right off Prince Street, right near the
Yeah.
library.
So this will be the third summer. So what happens is Prince Street is closed and the bands play outside of the library. So we encourage attendees to bring chairs and blankets.
And that's where the auditorium is.
Right.
Right there, right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And so the first concert is the 28th of June, a couple of weeks from yesterday.
The April Cushman Band
Yes.
at 6 p.m.
Yes. So a country
Wow.
band out of southern New Hampshire.
Wow.
They're very popular. They're well known in the state. So we
New Hampshire CMA's 2015 Band of the Year in new and traditional country music. Wow.
Yes, they have really long awards. Well,
Yeah.
2 awards with really long names.
And this is free.
Yes.
I mean, I'm going to say that often because free is good. And then July 26th at 6 p.m., Laid to Dust, L-A-I-D. Granite-born origins rooted in the spirit of Americana music, bluegrass, folk, country, and good old-fashioned rock and roll. I
Yeah.
love it.
They're backed by popular demand. So they performed last summer.
So they should bring their lawn chairs or
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah. And an appetite because we do
Oh,
have
you
some
have
local
that.
food
Yes, you
vendors
have
there.
Poison Pete's.
Mhm.
That's hot dogs and
Yes.
goodies. Kona Ice.
Yes.
And then Constantly Pizza. And did I get them all? I want to make sure I
did,
I
yeah.
did. Great. So you get to eat, but that's not free. You have to
You know,
pay
You
for
have
the
to pay
food.
for
I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
we don't want the merchants to do well.
Exactly.
right.
We're supporting local.
Right. Absolutely. Okay, so needle felting. Last time you were here, we talked about that, and that's happening on July 25th. Again, go to the website for the Concord Public Library, and you'll be able to see everything, that's happening, or go pick up some information at the library, and you have all of this there. So
Yeah.
needle felting, July 25th at 6 p.m. Needle felting is?
It is exactly what it
What
sounds like.
You have felt?
You have felt, I think Pam could explain, because
Yeah.
she actually
All
does
right,
it.
all right. So
Yeah, I've
explain
gone
that.
through
Everybody
these
jump in here. I don't mind.
You start with what they call roving, which is wool.
Okay.
Wool that hasn't been spun into yarn yet.
Oh, all right.
And then you have this very sharp barbed needle, and you poke at the wool until it becomes like felt. It becomes very
Oh.
solid. So, and we've made animals and
You
I
made
guess-
little animals. And
Yeah,
I
little
saw pictures of
bunny
that.
and
Oh, that's
penguin.
great.
Yeah, I think the last one was bunnies, and so
Yeah.
this has become so popular that we're going to offer it every other month.
That's great. And then they can bring that home with them.
Right.
Mhm, yeah.
And there are a lot of programs that you have that you come back with something really,
Yes.
really nice, really cool. Right.
Yeah.
You can even learn how to make gifts for people.
Yeah, we have
Right.
a lot of crafting
Yeah.
programs, so.
It's wonderful. So the library is just amazing, doing amazing things. I would encourage anyone to check it out because it's free. A lot of it's free. All right,
all of it.
ebooks, and then you have, of course, digital magazines,
Mm-hmm.
and learn how to use Zinio. Let's talk a little bit about Zinio. Did I say that right?
Yeah,
Zinio?
Zinio, yeah. That's our new digital magazine service. So it's actually really easy to use. You just need your library card and you have access to, I think the number is 57 digital magazines, the latest issues.
Wow. So you don't have to buy all of those
You don't have to buy them,
magazines,
no,
right?
you don't have to hold them physically. You have them on your phone or tablet or computer.
That's great.
Yeah, it's
Great.
wonderful, and our assistant director, Matt, will be giving a workshop on how to start using
Great.
Zinio if it's
Oh,
something that you're
so
interested
is that scheduled yet?
It
or
is, yes.
It is, the workshop is
in.
happening?
It is July 25th, the same day as needle felting. It's during the day, it's at 3
Okay.
o'clock.
All right, got
Yeah.
that. And we talked about the young adult book sale. Ebooks and audio. I think I mentioned this last time you came, Nicole, that ebooks are so great, and I don't know why I don't do that because you're on a plane or you're waiting to get a plane or whatever. You can actually read a book or
Yeah, and you
Right.
can listen to them.
Right.
Yeah, and we have all of the latest titles for Concord patrons. So what's happening is our patrons who have used the service will notice that there's a new app. So we've called it Overdrive for so long, and now it's Libby. And it's very easy to find. You just go to your app store and type in Libby, and you'll find the new app, and it's an improvement. And we can talk about that more at
Yeah.
the library if anyone's interested in
Sure.
learning
All
more.
of this,
Yeah.
you can go and ask anyone at the desk and they'll explain things to you. So, and of course, there's a building full of books because that's what a library is. And activities are growing every year, I see. So great
Yeah,
job.
we have a lot planned.
So Nicole Prokop and Pam Stauffacher are here from the Concord Library and telling us about everything that's happening. If you're just tuning in, this is Community Conversations, and I'm Doris Ballard from Concord TV. It's a production and a podcast of Concord TV, so let people know they can go on demand on yourconcordtv.org to see any of the past shows that we have for this program, and to hear more about from Nicole, because Nicole's been coming on once a month when she brings another wonderful guest from the library like Pam. All right, build a balloon car, August 1st.
Yes. This is a balloon-powered car, not a car made of
Made
balloons.
of balloons.
I want to be clear about that.
That's a good thing.
But surprisingly, you can actually roll a small car of lightweight material with just the force of a balloon.
Wow,
So, yeah, this will be a fun adventure for all of us. So,
that's exciting. And you're the one that runs all of these programs?
not alone,
I was
certainly
gonna
not alone.
say.
I'd be exhausted.
Yeah, I know.
But we've got a great staff, and they all pitch in and do different programs, and They're very talented people.
That's great. Great. And Mike the Bubble Man, that sounds like a lot of fun. That's happening on July 12th. Mike the Bubble Man is, let's see, do I have that
Oh,
here?
not to correct you, but it's August 12th.
August
because
12th, that's
Our
right.
program
No,
runs.
to correct me.
Okay.
Saturday, August 12th, Mike at 10:30, Mike the Bubble Man. And it says, join us as Mike the Bubble Man brings magic and science together in an interactive show about bubbles. So it's not just bubbles, but science brings
That's
science.
right.
So he makes giant bubbles.
Giant bubbles. I don't know exactly what geometric bubbles. I'm not sure exactly what all this man can do, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Wow, I don't know how you find all these people, but because you share information from at the libraries
Right.
and across the state, and that's a really great way to discover talent that can bring these amazing projects and programs to the library. River Builders. Who wants to talk about that? This is Explore Nature. This is happening Friday, July 28th at 10:30 a.m. at the library. Explore Nature's best engineers at this program presented by the Children's Museum of New Hampshire. And this is designed for children 5 to 11. And children outside this age range are welcome to attend, but they need to register. Do they have to register for a lot of these programs?
No.
You should check on the library, on the
Right,
website, right?
Right. Some of them, this one particularly, since it's a, they have a specific project they do at the end of the show, so we had to limit the amount of
Right.
the
right,
audience.
Sure.
And our STEAM programs too, just
Okay.
that's mostly so we can have enough materials for everybody.
So check that before you,
Yeah.
you go, and that would be ConcordPublicLibrary.net,
Yes.
or just go on in and pick up some
Yeah,
information.
come
Go
in.
in and visit them. They're nice people there. They really are.
We're also on Facebook and
Yes.
Twitter and Instagram. So
Absolutely.
you can find a lot
Yeah.
of information. We post all of our events on Facebook.
So if you have young people that are into Instagram like my family is, then have them
Follow us.
connect with, follow them on Instagram especially, and Twitter,
Yeah.
right. All right. So special video game club. Try your hand at our newest Wii game, Our House.
Yes. Surprise.
Who knows about that?
I do. we do have
We should
a
both always be.
we have a monthly video game club, and the first hour is for young kids, like elementary age, and then the second hour is for high schoolish age kids. But anyhow, we've got a new program, a new Wii game, and we haven't even tried it yet. We just got it, but it involves building a house and doing different activities related to that. So I'm anxious to try
What kind of comments do you get for people who've discovered you, like for the first time? Because I mean, you do so much that many families don't even know, and that's why we're doing this program. And again, free for the most part. So, what do you hear from the public who may try you for the first time? Are you around to hear that, or did you hear the buzz from the employees?
I actually heard one just this week. It was a grandmother bringing her grandchild to the library, and she hadn't been for a long time, so we gave her a calendar of all our kid events. And she goes, oh, exactly what you said.
Yeah.
I didn't know you did all these things.
Exactly.
And plus, we've got, in the children's room especially, we've got more than just the books. We have games, we have computers, of course, for the kids to use. And we have what we call our play space, where there's a little kitchenette and a little parking garage and different activities for them. It's so important to play. Playing is very important for literacy, and it ties into learning to talk, learning to read. So it's an important component of our children's services.
Right. So much going on. Did I miss anything? Because there's a lot. I mean, the month of, the rest of June and the month of July and August are full of things.
Right.
Family story time, I guess, is every Wednesday
Yes.
at 9:30 in the Blanchard Room. What does that involve?
We have a person who facilitates it. It has songs, and of course stories are told, books are read, and songs, and there's some play, and sometimes a craft, and that's for mixed ages. And then we have our other story times that are kind of more age specific. We have one for babies, that's our Lapsit, and that goes up to 2 years old. and then a toddler tales, that's 2 and 3-year-olds. And of course, the programs or the activities are geared toward the various ages, but we try to include activities that will encourage literacy and help them get ready to read, not to read, but to get ready to learn to read. So,
Very good. Now, you've been at the library for quite a while.
almost 12 years. Yeah.
Wow, 12 years, right? And you're
Less
fairly
than a
new,
year.
She's
right?
the
Less
new
than a
kid.
year.
The
All right.
newbie.
So again, if you're just tuning in, Nicole Prokop is the Adult Services and Outreach Coordinator. Pam Stauffacher is the Children's Services and Branch Manager for the Pennacook Branch. And so give us an example. What are the hours at the Pennacook Branch in the summer?
Let me think now. Monday and Friday, it's 2 to 5. 2:30 to 5:30, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Wednesday is 2 to 8, and Saturday is 9 to 12.
Great.
So they're limited hours.
Well, it's a
it's
smaller,
small,
right.
Yes, it's a smaller,
Right.
but
it's great
they
to have
have-
outreach to Pennacook, right?
Yep, they have a good selection of books, which we rotate, so there's a fresh collection out there, and there are computers for people to use too. That's been an important service out there.
Right. And of course, you will be in the new community center once it's all completely redone on Canterbury Road, so that's pretty exciting.
It is.
It'll be available to people on the Heights and that whole
Yes.
east side,
We're
so that's
excited for that.
great. Growing and doing wonderful things. So if I forgot anything, we're just about out of time now. I apologize, but the people can go to the website ConcordPublicLibrary.net and check it out, because this is the library is, if you haven't been in a long time or if you've never been, God forbid, go check it out, because there's a lot going on. I'm going to ask you for a final comment,
Oh, sure.
Yes.
So
Nicole.
hopefully we see you at market days.
Right.
If you don't have a library card, definitely come visit us and we'll get you set up for one. And as Doris has mentioned, our website is very helpful. If you're trying to find out more information, you can actually register to receive event information via the website. And follow us on all of our social
Facebook,
media.
Twitter,
Yeah.
Instagram. So,
Yeah.
and Pam, any final comments from you?
I would like to just encourage parents to encourage their kids to read all summer. It's so important when they go back to school in the fall to be at the same level they left.
That's
So,
great. And how long is this, speaking of that, how long is this young adult book sale going on?
It's through the end of this month,
Okay, so
and
June.
we'll probably extend it.
Oh,
because
okay.
We just have really wonderful stuff. that
I've
we
got
wanna
to
get
go
out
over there and encourage my young
Yes.
adults in my life to read this summer too. So,
Yes, definitely.
and then maybe read, and then we can have a book discussion.
there you go.
Could be
All
our
right.
guest.
Thank you so much, Nicole Prokop and Pam Stauffacher, for being on Community Conversations, and we're thrilled to have you come by, Nicole, and have a representation here on the show every month, once a month. So
It's fun.
great. Yeah, we have a
Forward
good
to it
time.
every
I know
month,
it. And thank you all for tuning in. Listen to the podcast if you're in your car or wherever. And if you want to be involved with Concord TV, create your own show or be on the show, you're ConcordTV.org, and also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All right. Thank you so much again
Thank
for being
you.
on,
Thanks.
Nicole and Pam.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everyone.
You're watching Community Conversations, a Concord TV production.